Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Intervention. We're going to be doing a reading for you today for the beginning to the middle of May. There are other readings up, so do have a look at those, and the messages will be relevant when they divinely find you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and put the rest on the shelf for when it comes up. So, before we start then, you can find me on Instagram, that's divine.intervention.channel, and you can hit me up for a private read. So, just so you know, I am a channeler and I use the cards just to guide us through the reading. And I have been meditating on your energy, Virgs. I feel like you had a plan, and I feel like it was with a loved person, like a loved one. And basically, I feel like you've got somebody on your mind from the past. Somebody that you had a previous thing with. You had a plan with them though, like in terms of you liked them way before you had a thing with them. And having a thing with them fizzled out pretty quickly. And this could have been, I feel like this was due to a player energy. So feel free to reverse the roles. This could have been you, this could have been the other person. The player energy meaning like there was too many options on the table at the time that this fling came into fruition. I feel like for the other person, it was way more serious than it was for you maybe at the time. Even though you did like this person, there were other distractions that allowed for it just to fizzle out. This person's been weighing heavily on your mind recently. Spirit's telling me that they've been thinking about you too, but I feel like you have this feeling that they've moved on. Maybe they've told you this, but either way, Spirit's telling me to tell you that they think about you in that way. So you obviously had some memorable sex or some memorable times, because that is what they have been thinking about also. Spirit's telling me now that there's like a new cycle beginning. There's a new cycle because you have the feeling that they've moved on. I don't know whether you're going to be making a plan to move towards them again, but this is the kind of energy you've been stuck in, Virgo. It's like, should I, shouldn't I? You've been stalking them on social media. Again, feel free to reverse the roles. This could be your person with you. There's been some social media stalking going on. And the temptation just to hit that like button or to DM, slide into DMs has been a torture for one of you. Like I said though, yeah, there's like an unequal amount of like here. One of you has moved on before the other one. When it fizzled out prior, there were other people in your world at the time that kind of blinded you from what you were losing. That's kind of how you felt for a while. What you could have had and everything would have been amazing. And I feel like you know deep down this person that is a really, really good person. I'm getting like a really pure energy right now. But you've decided with the 10 of Swords here and the 3 of Wands, the 10 is like the end of a cycle and going into a new magical venture. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time doing something for you, on a project, something creative perhaps, something work-based. And if you haven't yet, you're going to hit a wall in this venture. There are going to be moments where you think, hold on a minute, I don't have the tools that I need to overcome this next hurdle. You know, there's like, say for example, is something creative, you need marketing or publishing, or if it's something work related, there's just something holding you back at the moment from fulfilling whatever it is you've set out to do. Virgo, there's a lesson here, and it ties both of your projects and your love interests in together, the lesson. I feel like from your experiences, Spirit's telling me, you know, The phrase "God laughs when we make plans." This isn't a religious. This isn't a religious phrase. It's a phrase which suggests, it's like a metaphor. It's basically saying, you know, you make plans and it doesn't always go to plan. Imagine you're God and you're making the plan. Well, you'll be laughing when it doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to. But sometimes when things look like they're not going your way, you're dodging a bullet, like that person that it fizzled out from. I don't necessarily think you were dodging a bullet there. I feel like the distractions, you kind of chose to walk through the fire instead of taking what could have been a great new venture there. Let's actually look upon that a minute, because the Ten of Swords prior to the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords that have come up, which is about you battling with your heart and your head. I feel like there's some unresolved issues here, commitment issues and confidence issues as well. When you meet somebody, you instantly put them on a pedestal, but that's in your subconscious. Spirit's telling me that subconsciously, and that makes you behave in a way which is detachable and emotionally unavailable, perhaps. This can end up in things fizzling out really quickly, and then you asking yourself why. Spirit's telling me to tell you guys that you need to take a look at the part you play in your part you played in that situation fizzling out. Perhaps you were the ghoster. Perhaps you were the one that was given mixed signals. You know, like, Spirit's telling me there was a lot of physical interaction with you both, but there were boundaries when it came to emotion, and that wasn't what perhaps one of you wanted, and that is what sort of ruined it, because one person was ready to, okay, if you want my body, let's interact with mind, body and soul, let's do this on like a full commitment level, and one of you was like I said, feel free to reverse the roles, but one of you was like, hell no, I've got loads of options and I'm happy playing a field, but I do want to like spend time with you, and I do want to be physical. Like, you can't have one thing, can't have your cake and eat it too for one of you here. So cross watchers, if you're watching, you might be finding something out here about your Virgs. So back to this new venture then. You've got a new venture having had this battle, and it could be work related or creative. However, whatever this new venture is, it could be love as well, but I feel like whatever it is, it's going to tie in with this lesson before. It's a commitment issue. Perhaps whatever it is that comes up that makes you feel like you can't move forward in whatever this venture is. I keep saying whatever it is. For some of you, I do feel like it is work related, and some of you, I feel like it is a new partner, and you're coming up against the same circle. You keep repeating that same circle in all areas of your life. When you look at it on the different dimensions in the work life and the love life places, they are commitment issues. You'll come so far with something, and then it's like you'll turn your back on it just when shit gets deep, and that is stopping you from having this fairy tale fulfillment here. Perhaps you've been sold a dream via society's programming that sex, drugs and rock and roll is the way forward forever. But Virgo, I feel like commitment and family life is calling you. Some of you already have children, some of you are already in this circumstance. This message might not be for you then. We have the Knave of Swords in reverse. This is the player, but the fact that he's in reverse could mean that you know that you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's come to this realization, like you've really had a chance to step back. And if you haven't had this chance yet, you need to make this time to step back and think about what you really want. Because you're not going to have this equal give and take, this partnership, this magic connection with somebody, if you're not fully in it. No half-hearted, like, shizzle. It's like you can't be everywhere and be somewhere at the same time. That's deep. You can't be everywhere and actually be somewhere at the same time. We've got the third party energy here with the Three of Swords. So I feel like I said, reverse the roles, but there is a third party situation going on here, and we've got 2 3s on deck now. But both of them up the right way. So the Three of Swords is mirroring the Ten of Swords. It is, in fact, the Ten of Swords is like you battling with your head and your heart. It's like you know, or your person knows. I feel like this is you, but like I said, reverse the roles. You know that what you want, who you want in this situation, how you would like to settle. But there's some unhealed ego problems here. It could be that you've been cheated on before. They say a cheater can become the cheater because they're scared of being cheated on, so they act like it before it's happened to prevent the pain hitting them again. Whatever the reason is here, you're not going to get 100% out of anything if you're not 100% in it. You give what you get. And you're weaving a karmic web for yourself here. If you're chatting shit to somebody and your actions aren't aligning, or someone's chatting shit to you and their actions aren't aligning, they're weaving a web around themselves. That's what they're putting out. So as they go round their circle of life, they're going to meet people that do the same, or you're going to meet people that do the same to you. So this is a very sensitive time as well. Saturn, Venus and Mercury have just gone into retrograde up until September. 3 planets have just gone into retrograde. And this really does mean that it's a sensitive time, and things from our past will be glitching us. So this could be that all of this is coming up for you to realise exactly where this is heading for you. We have the Five of Wands in reverse next. Again, this comes down to taking action, but things not turning out the way that you planned them to. If you have been involved in a third-party situation that wasn't you being the person that was untruthful, it kind of has, that energy has attached itself to you still, even without you being the untruthful one. You know, that pain, that hurt has created a cord, an energetic cord, which is draining you still. Whoever you are in this triangle, you are connected to the triangle energetically. Therefore, you need to do a cord cutting ceremony. So please do look that up on Google and have a look at a cord cutting ceremony. It's a really good time now, post Scorpio full moon, to do that. Okay, so the Knight of Cups up the right way. If you come into this new energy field that's free from the distrust and the unloyal entities and energies, you will take on this Knight of Cups energy. The Knight of Cups is like, sort of gallops forward into this new beginning that they want, head on with their hands, holding these cups that are full. You know, they're prosperous. They are ready for whatever comes their way. And I feel like after having some time of some serious self-reflection, Virgo, this could be you. So change your cycles, Virgo. Change it up. It's time. Obviously, it depends what you want, but I feel like for whoever's watching this and resonating with the messages, self-reflection is necessary. Okay, so we have the Healer of Action here. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once, and you won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate and fun, which would definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. So remember to think about how you make people feel, because that is ultimately how you handle a situation. It's not always about how you're feeling in the situation, how you handle a situation, how you put a stop to these cycles that you're involved in. You can do it gracefully even if you're hurt. So 6 of Action, what a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone can help you offer assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. So you have an angel coming your way. Perhaps that is in the reading here, when you start on this new venture and you feel like there are hurdles which you can't get over. there will be somebody sent to help you with that hurdle. The multiversal deck has got a message for you also, and it says, I honour how I want to feel. So how you feel and how you want to feel might be different. You need to honour how you want to feel and start acting in a way which aligns with it. Okay, Virgo, I hope that was helpful. Yeah, do hit me up if you'd like a private read and we can go more in depth. I look forward to seeing you soon. Don't forget to like and sub.